You know what company is now listed besides Lionsgate is also the butt of many jokes? Paramount. Because Paramount just can't seem to stop making bad movies that no one wants to see. They're not as bad as Lionsgate, frankly, but they're still pretty bad. This is their newest release, Sherlock Gnomes. Yes, you're hearing me right. They made a movie that's a freaking ripoff of Sherlock Holmes that's about gnomes. Like, if you want to see a bad movie, just watch Sherlock Holmes. Don't watch this. This just sounds like the bootleg version of Sherlock Holmes. Like, this is the bootleg version of it. That's all it is. Oh, we had to search for garden ornaments that the humans probably put away for winter. Like, what the hell is this film about? Like, this film is only for kids. Because they're the only ones who will be interested in this. This is not as bad as the Emoji Movie. Because this film doesn't piss me off like the Emoji Movie does. But this film just doesn't make any sense. Like, this doesn't really wow anyone. This just bores people. Like, the first film wowed people. It was like a decent movie about a decent adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. But then we had this second film they decided to come out with, which is just a complete ripoff of Sherlock Holmes. But no, it's the gnome version of Sherlock Holmes, so it's interesting. So it's unique. No, it's the crappy version of Sherlock Holmes. If you want to see a better movie, just go watch Sherlock Holmes, and it's in the sequel. Don't watch this movie. This is basically Sherlock Holmes. If your parents just do not want to see your kid to see Sherlock Holmes whatsoever, so you can watch the kiddie version of Sherlock Holmes, and that's basically what this film is. The kids version of Sherlock Holmes. So if you like Sherlock Holmes, don't watch Sherlock Gnomes, because this is just the kids' version of Sherlock Holmes. The only reason why you would watch this is if your kid really wants to see this for some reason. And you're forced to sit through this movie, this ripoff of Sherlock Holmes, for an hour. And you'll wonder why you wasted an hour and 30 minutes of your life watching this movie. Like, once they just handed the movie to Paramount, it just went everything wrong, because Paramount does not know how to make it good. It doesn't know how. The last good movie was actually one of the most hated movies to me, was the Transformers: The Last Knight, because Paramount just makes bad movies now, like Ghost in the Cell. No one wants to see that. No one's gonna go out and see Ghost in the Cell, the movie. Like, they make movies that no one wants to see anymore. They're basically now just a butt of many jokes, and the only big movie of the year is Mission Impossible. And we don't know if that would be any good either, because it's just the same game. It's just the same things. Overall, Paramount needs to just really get together and stop making movies that no one wants to see. Like, if you look at the recent movies, most of them flopped. Like, I'm not even kidding. Most of the movies bombed. And basically, Paramount is now just the one of many jokes. That's all they are now. They watched the Avengers, they watched Shrek, and now they're basically just stuck with the scraps of movies. And that's what they're left with. They're left with the scraps of movies that they have. And they're actually even behind STX this year, which is one of the worst movie makers. They make crappy movies. Like, if you look at last year, Paramount made Baywatch, XXX to Return of Sanders Cage, Monster Trucks, Ghost in the Cell, Downsizing. All of the biggest flops of last year were released by Paramount. And overall, Sherlock Gnomes is just a crappy attempt at remaking Sherlock Holmes, but with a kiddie gnome style so kids can watch it easier.